Let's start with the virtual event experience. So I have definitely had other technical producers in the past. I've done hundreds of webinars in the course of my career, probably thousands, honestly. And I've always had a technical producer on my webinars, and it's always been fine. They're there to make sure nothing goes wrong, and when things do, they address the technical problems, and that's really, really helpful to me as a facilitator. But in all the years that I've had people supporting that role, I have never had an experience like I've had with you and Quentin. What I experienced in Icon was like another league. It was just an entirely different level because not only were you there to ensure that, to let people in and to spotlight and make sure things didn't go wrong, but you elevated the experience in a way that I didn't even know it was possible to be elevated. So like all the ideas that you came up with around the virtual concierge and engaging with the people in chat and putting the name of the song and upvoting their comments and all of that. I didn't even know that all of that was possible, and I didn't know how amazing that would feel to me as a facilitator of the event. So that is just incredible, that whole experience. And the experience that the participants had too. I mean, it was clear to them that there was support behind the scenes, but also engagement, and it was just huge. Now let's talk about all hands meetings. So again, the contributions that you provide in that is like above and beyond anything I've experienced before, because not only is there all the ideation and your propensity to think inclusively. So whenever we come up with event ideas or ideas for mixed media, you're always thinking inclusively, which I love. But then there's the whole like project management aspect of it and how you seem to come up with these systems that help us to manage the project. It's incredible. And, they help us be efficient and help take the stress off the client. That's for sure. And then, of course, the technical production of the all hands, again, same thing, like you create that experience for the client or you help them, like, how you help Maria to be the virtual concierge. All these things are just, it's like another world of production that I didn't know existed. And then let's talk about your ability to communicate with clients in a way that gives them confidence and makes them feel like you've got them. That's another huge strength of you and Q also, just speaking to them in a way that is like active listening and inclusive, but also just builds trust and confidence. You have the ability to build trust with clients very quickly and with good reason. You're insanely good at follow-up. You really just don't drop the ball. There's just so much more I could say, like in terms of the output that you produce. So like the content, the quote graphics for PX Pulse, everything looks beautiful. Like it looks so professional and it just really is easy to take in and absorb. And the clients just always seem to be so happy with what you produce. And you're just an incredible person to work with. Like you allow emotions in the workplace, you allow empathy, you allow difficult feelings. So that's something else I appreciate so much.